Here we are again in the lines of battle. I'm here at the bottom in blue. You see that I have a mix of line infantry and 2 light infantries. On the side, on each side there is 1 cav unit, and I have 2 artillery pieces that are short range with splash damage. On other hand, my opponent is having all line infantry. Same, he has 2 cav units, and he has 2 artillery pieces of long range. In this battle you will see some advantages of terrain and how I use them to win this battle. So the battle started as my opponent moved forward. I waited a bit to see what is his idea, and then I decided to attack and force battle in the middle around these small villages and rivers. I'm advancing, and at that moment my opponent started to pulling back. Nothing really interesting happening now, but we are moving one to each other. Okay. At this moment, my artillery is getting in position so that I can hit his units. I'm using my cav units as a rear guard, so they will be just protecting me from his cav units and protecting my rear basically from charges. Let's continue. Okay, he kind of given up on some villages, and I was happy about it, so I started slowly creeping and trying to force battle where I'm in the village and he is kind of without cover. I rushed in the middle. You see here, I rushed this small village, hoping to force him out and force better exchange from my side. On the right side, I am staying here in this village, trying to bait him to maybe attack me and try to deal more damage with my artillery. Again, he kind of decided to back off. He is not in the great position, but I think he could have tried to fight a bit more and not just give up these small villages so easily. But in the meantime, he is keeping his all units almost on full strength, and my units in the middle are a bit damaged already. So here I'm trying to focus more in the middle, focus more on these 2 villages. You will see me very soon attacking the one to the right, and on the left side I will also push because I have quite a numerical advantage. I have decided to strike a bit from the side, so those 3 are kind of there to force him to look more to the right. This cav unit is probably not gonna attack directly, but it was more of a diversion, forcing him to abandon a bit more middle. Here is back and forth. He is still quite strong, and I'm at least 3 of my units are quite bad shape. And at this moment he decides to charge me with his cav. But it's a good decision, because I'm also busy from the north, and now is the good time to attack from the south. But from the other perspective, I have a bit more presence in these small villages, and soon if I advance more with my right flank, I will get a much better position against his units that are without protection. So you see now he charged my units, he routed one, maybe he will route the second one too, and I'm fighting the other cav unit, trying to pull back my cav to also defend. I turned one of the units to face him, as I hoped those two on the left will be able to hold those 3. My artillery is not affected and it's hitting him quite hard there. Let's see how this develops. I think he placed himself here in quite a bad situation, because he got in the open and I am in the city with 3 units. It's quite good for me to be able to fight from the city, and he is just in the middle of nowhere. I'm trying to attack his cav. He is trying to push back at this moment, kind of helping his cav fight. But again, he is on a small hill, but I'm much better placed and much better protected with the forest on the left and the city here, and a very hard structure on the right with 3 units on the right. It's that can shoot his sides. It's very hard for him to push now in the middle, even though it's quite needed, because he committed his cavalry units. One cavalry unit is routed, second will be routed soon, and he decides no, that's enough. I will run back. That's kind of a good decision, but at the same moment shows that I can maybe advance, especially in the middle and on the left flank, so that I can make even more pressure and push him even more kind of grouped, so my artillery could even be making more damage. At this moment this artillery is hitting his cav unit, and it will rout probably very soon. Yeah, it routed, and at this moment I charged with my cav unit. I'm trying to make him commit on staying in the middle here. I don't want him to run away all the way to this small village or to the hill. That would be very harder for me to attack over the river, through the city, up the hill. But if I can force engagement here and now, then that would be much better for me, and that is what is gonna happen really soon. I will force engagement where he is falling back, and I am advancing and making much more damage than he is doing. You see now on the left flank, on the left flank. I'm attacking, I'm getting in this city, and after getting this small city on the left, it is a huge advantage on the left side. So now my center and right side are pushing, and he is now in the open. Not only that he is in the open, but he is very grouped in this area. He is crossing this small stream. My artillery is quite focused on this area, so his morale is dropping probably quite quickly. You see my artillery is hitting 4 or 5 units at the same time from 2 different angles, and that's why I'm pushing as hard as I can, so that I can force resolution now and force another couple of units to route, so that I can deal with artillery easier. He's trying to pull back, but in this pulling back he is also losing a lot. 1 more unit is dropping. I'm pushing on the left again, sensing that I have here 5 units against his 3. Here it's kind of hard situation, because I'm gonna now be open to his artillery, and he has this flanking unit, but my cav will strike immediately and help on this side. And after my cavalry is helping on the right, my left side is kind of just rolling, because it's a huge superiority of firepower and organization. I'm trying to keep my last, the unit that is the least organized at the back, so that it can participate, but doesn't get routed after some shooting at it. So my left flank will now wipe him from this hill probably. I'm attacking, charging his cannons on the left side. I'm 3 against 1. His cav is back, but yeah, he's not at full organization. I am in the full swing to attack, and this is soon to be over for sure. Last chance attacks by cav, routing 2 more units, and it's a done deal at this moment. I wanted to show you basically that the small cities, the advantages of this forest, of hills, of advantages of attacking when he is trying to retreat over the river, are all things that are really helping in winning. And in this equal battle, you've seen that I have been able to get to this hill and rout all his units, and still have 4 or 5 units on the top of the hill. I hoped you like this video, and that we see each other in the next one. Till then, bye bye.